We're here. Last week, we had what some might call a cushy edition of the pod. With how Mr. Middle Top acted. He's not even paying attention. He might be fucking cushed out right now for all we know. But speaking of Kush Busch picks up his third win of the year, smoking on the NASCAR Cup Series pack at Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway Motorsports Park. Is that what they call it?
At St. Louis, dude.
Yeah, just at St. Louis. I thought that sounded awful weird. You're giving two names to the racetrack there in one sentence.
Yeah, well, we call it everything. I mean, there's so many different names for it. It's St. Louis. It's
it used to just be called Gateway, but Worldwide Technology bought out the naming rights for it.
And then all the technology doesn't work there.
Yeah.
That's good.
They had fire.
Anyway,
that was cool.
The fire was cool last year. I mean, last year they didn't tell us about it. So you're watching it from like Joey Logano's in-car camera. You just see a massive explosion.
Fuck!
It was a bit concerning.
Your Joey goes, damn, it's awful hot in here.
Yeah, right. Kyle Busch does pick up the win, though. It's his third of the year in the 3-Chi car. So, Wessel, you love that, right?
Kush Busch.
Kush Busch. I love that nickname has stuck with, at least with us, for him. I don't know if anybody else calls him that, but we do.
I used to race with somebody with that gamer tag over 10 years ago. Yes.
Okay.
And he drove the 2-car all the time. He was a Kurt Busch fan.
That guy was cool before, like...
Yeah. It might have been Burt Kush or something like that. But it was... Yeah. Yeah. It's something like that.
Burt Kush.
So it was a pretty frustrating race, I'd say, yesterday. Like, logistically, at least. Nothing wrong with Gateway as a track. I think that it suffers from some of the next-gen car issues because it's an intermediate in length, but a short track in character.
Style, yeah.
Yeah. Just the way the track is run, and, you know, as we were talking about, you have to use more brake than you use at Martinsville, I believe. Right, Tegan?
Yeah. Larry says.
I trust him.
I trust him. Even when he's texting, when he ain't got no technology, that motherfucker can still crew chief a car. All them other crew chiefs like, oh, fuck. Even Roddy Childress said that they were fucking completely lost yesterday when the internet went out there at the end. So,
yeah. So, yeah. But then we had the lightning delay, which is frustrating, especially considering there was no rain on the track, and I don't think really any lightning actually are near the track.
It was in 8 miles. Yeah.
It's just in the radius. I don't think anything actually was like at the track, but it was just close enough where it was causing the delay, which I understand. You don't want anybody to get hurt, but it is frustrating. Especially considering how good the crowd looked. I mean, it seemed like it was pretty packed for that.
I think the crowd probably didn't mind it because after that delay, it was hot before, and it kind of cooled it down a whole lot compared to what it was before. Drivers probably didn't like it too much with the brake issues they were having, and I was texting somebody yesterday before we got started again. I'm like, yeah, there's going to be some brake failures now for sure, just because the track's going to be cooler. So, and I was right.
How many do we have? We had both 2311 cars. I think Noah Gregson maybe.
Hocevar,
who was running really, really well before that.
He was outperforming LaJoie, wasn't he?
Yeah, by a pretty large margin too. Actually,
yep. So LaJoie blew his shot.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah,
that car kind of stunk. I'm not going to put that all on LaJoie. That
9 car has not been good this year, really, to be honest. It's been,
I don't know.
And let's also face it. Look, when Josh Berry first got into that car, his first race wasn't good either.
Josh Berry didn't really run that well. And
they probably took something down there to experiment, and they used Corey LaJoie as their little test driver.
Yeah, make him look bad.
Yeah.
Shocker that when Allen's experiment.
This is payback for you writing me that fucking letter about trying to get my goddamn cars.
I'll show you, bitch.
Exactly. Who writes letters?
I'll show you, scum.
Yeah. So yeah, Chase was out this week. We had more controversy. Austin Cindric, they said, right rear Austin Dillon. The evidence does not agree with that from what I've seen.
I can see the 2 going down a little bit, but the 3 was bad. The 3 is like he just didn't have a fucking clue. I think they need to penalize the 3 car because he's just dumb as fuck. Austin Dillon's a dumbass, a crybag.
Denny Hamlin
stuck in RC's kid.
Denny Hamlin was real quick to post SMT data. Why isn't Austin Dillon?
Well, apparently TJ Majors tweeted that they were showed data that would actually contradict what the couch racer said about it not being intentional.
Yeah.
But I think that's just TJ Majors probably, or what TJ Majors? It was Freddie Kraft that tweeted it.
TJ showed the data.
I think he's fucking. What's the word? Fucking with somebody, fucking with people. I just don't see it.
Well, Denny also said that it was that he did something, but it just wasn't as egregious as Chase.
I think he just moved over.
That there was like a left turn. You could tell there was a left turn on the straightaway from Cindric, but it wasn't like full on left turn like Chase was.
I mean, it's no different than fucking Ross Chastain getting the rumble strip. They were defending that. Oh, that's you can't blame that on Ross. Full fucking shit, you can't. The motherfucker took it 3 wide. It's his fault. He couldn't control his fucking car. It's his fault. That annoyed the hell out of me yesterday. I'm like, motherfuckers. Now they're sucking his cock. Every time you wreck somebody, no fucking Ross. Yeah, Ross. I mean, Kyle Petty. Oh, I like that about it. That motherfucker can go out there and wreck 20 fucking people, and Kyle Petty fucking loves it. He fucking loves it. What's his saying? I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Motherfuckers, shut up and get your ass back on the motorcycle and take your ass across the country somewhere. Nobody wants to hear your shit.
What the hell's Kyle Petty got to do with this?
What the hell does Kyle Petty got to do with this?
Exactly. That seemed personal.
It went from Ross Chastain to a rant about Kyle Petty.
Me talking about Newman, boys. It's like me talking about Newman.
No, it's like you talking about Larson.
Okay, that's true. But speaking of, dude,
come on, get it out.
The guy's in 26th place, and they go, "I'll tell you what, this boy's cooking."
He made up 2 spots since falling to 32nd.
Wait, he'll be back up in the front. And sure enough, he was. The motherfucker was getting passed by Corey LaJoie in the 9 car. But he got it back. That's all they're saying. They're not sucking his dick while he's running 26. They're saying, watch out, he'll be back.
They literally were. They were.
But it ain't because he's running 26. They ain't calling him a god because he's running 26 because gods don't run 26. They're calling him a god because they know he's going to come back. And he does. And that's what pisses you Chase fans off the worst. You two right there, motherfuckers. You two right there is what makes y'all so fucking red in the ass, chapped ass, is because they're not sucking Chase's cock. They're sucking Larson's. That's the only thing that pisses you off.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially now they got to suspend the Golden Boy.
Yeah, well, my Golden Boy doesn't get suspended indefinitely, so at least not yet, hopefully. Knowing this,
not yet, like it's gonna happen.
Knowing this,
but the way this year's going, who knows?
Exactly. Yeah, he'll do something else stupid.
He's gonna like some dumb tweet, not realizing it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I'm gonna
like
go
Larry liking a porn tweet.
Bro, Larry was on demon time.
Larry is a dog.
Yeah.
That may be one reason why he's got to stay at home. That's why I'm keeping a tight leash on his ass.
Oh, okay. Larry Mack with the controlling bride. Hey Ryan, how are you?
I'm good.
Do you have any thoughts on Gateway?
Kush Busch. I hope the A team got high. Off 3G.
Okay.
You mean
well, they probably got high off the sponsor supply. No, I thought the race was okay.
Larry was hacked.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Larry got hacked.
But he also had
twice.
Twice he was hacked
he was hacked like 5 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. They hacked him twice. It happened to like one porn tweet each time. How convenient. I love Larry, and it's fine. Who cares?
It's Larry Mack.
We all do it. We all do it. Everybody does it. Okay. Larry just really likes to show.
No deniement here. I'm not denying that.
Larry loves his appreciation. Hey, here we go.
Heyo.
I would love to see your Twitter likes. How you doing, Spencer?
I guess we all got to look through our Instagram and Twitter likes now for Mike.
Oh, man.
That's dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
I have no idea what's on my Twitter likes, to be honest with you.
Publicly post your Twitter likes.
This is from the official CFRL saying this. So I think he has to now.
Do it or suspension.
Liar, liar, liar.
He probably don't, because he's probably been banned.
He's probably got 5 Twitter accounts, like he's
and
got
don't remember the
5
password.
PlayStation accounts.
He probably got banned on in 2021, early January, first week.
Yeah.
I bet Spencer's so tough. He's probably banned on fucking
Reddit.
Truth Central. Troth Central.
Spencer, are you on Truth Social? Sorry, Troth
He's banned
Central?
on Truth Central. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if he's telling the truth, he better not be banned on there. That's a truth platform. That sounds a lot like what a Truth Central user would say.
Truth Central.
Truth Central. Truth Social, aka Troth Central. We got way off track there. What do you think about Gateway as a track in the Cup Series? I think it's good with the crowd.
They need to run the short track package.
Definitely.
And get rid of shifting. Yeah. They got to change the gear ratios.
My perspective
Make
is
the tires spin.
I think I said this last night. NASCAR is unwilling to fix the mistakes it seems like there is in the next gen car. Like it seems like they're set in we're going to have them shift. I don't really like that.
I think that would fix a lot of the problems.
Yeah.
And especially at Martinsville. Because there's no tires at Martinsville like they used to be.
Yeah.
There's got to be some sort of package that they can figure out whether it's put.
The short track package is good, but they need to take away shifting.
Yeah,
because the short track package alone is not going to do it.
It still wasn't great at Martinsville.
Well, it's because they're shifting.
But Richmond was good.
Richmond was
Phoenix
good.
was better, I thought.
Yeah,
Phoenix was better.
It's shifting.
Yeah. Spencer wants to talk about NSP, and we can. Good run for him yesterday in our CFRL race. I don't know why this is being brought up now, but yeah, he finished 4th. Great run for him. Good job, NSP. Tegan's a noted fan of him. So glad to see him run good for once. We'll talk more about the CFRL race later. So yeah, we were on after they announced the suspension for Chase Elliott, right?
Yeah, so we covered it.
So
we got announced pretty early.
Yeah. And we were also here on Tuesday last week.
Yes.
So that helped. Ryan, you were not here though, right?
Correct. I was not.
Give me your thoughts, champ. What do you think?
Oh, about the Chase Elliott suspension?
Yeah.
At least they showed that even if you're the fan favorite, the rules will come to bite you in the ass.
Bro, that was authoritative.
Dale Jr. wouldn't have been suspended.
Now, Junior wouldn't have been suspended. No.
I'm pretty sure low-key, though, Junior didn't like that penalty either.
Junior did it at fucking Daytona.
But
people forget Junior rear hooked somebody at Daytona.
It was Brian Vickers. Brian Vickers.
Yeah.
I think it was Talladega, actually, wasn't it?
No, it was
Daytona.
500.
It wouldn't have been. Brian Vickers costed.
Right hooking going into turn 3, like on the backstretch at the end of the backstretch.
Yeah, it's fine. I think he's an Epstein associate, so W Dale.
Oh my God.
We haven't heard a lot. We haven't heard a lot from Brian Vickers since Jeffrey Epstein was arrested. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, we have not. But
I'm pretty sure his wife actually was.
I was about to say, wasn't his wife a part of it?
She was like his lawyer or something, like an accountant for him or something.
Yeah,
so,
she was something. She was a bookie.
We can't keep going.
All right, we can't keep going. We're
gonna get shot.
Allegedly.
Everything's alleged here, of course. Yeah.
But
he didn't kill himself. So Ryan, any other thoughts on
the Elliott suspension and the incident of him and Hamlin?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to see Chase get pissed off even more now. I mean, it's fun to see the Nye versus Levin back.
I mean, even when he does get pissed, he's still vanilla.
He's starting to show. He's starting to show.
You always are gonna hate.
No, he's good. He's got a good dry humor. I will give him that. But even when he gets pissed, he's like, "Gosh darn."
I disagree with that. I think Chase Elliott has some closet anger issues.
That's what we've been saying.
I think he does, because do we need to go back?
I think he's got daddy issues. Is what I think.
Do we need
Well, that's me actually. My dad fucking left.
Do we need to go back to 2021 Bristol Teagan, where Chase Elliott cost our favorite driver the fucking win because he threw a fucking tantrum?
Wait, is the top row the daddy issues row?
Huh?
Who's your?
Who's your?
I like Wessel a lot.
I think we all might have some daddy issues, right?
Who's your front? Is it you, Wessel, and I?
Yeah, I think we all have daddy issues, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, my biological dad's in
Sal's got his dad.
I had mine until he died, so.
Sal's dad is awesome. Raul Zavala, hood legend. That's fair. I think we can agree with that. But Chase is the second best personality on Hendrick, which is saying something.
Well, you know, when Bowman does have the best personality because, you know, when you run a prod car, come on, you got to have a good personality for that.
He is running a Pride paint scheme next week. Are you trying to say something about him, Keegan?
I think doesn't Bowman run one like every year since Ally has been on board?
I don't think so. No. I think this is the first year because somebody said it's finally good to see it happen.
I think it was it last year or the year before where Lefty made a concept
design.
Made a concept.
Did he do this one?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
Probably.
The concept that he made a couple years ago or last year, whatever it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that it like last year. I think it was
year before.
Run one
2020, because that's the year that they gave him the opportunity to design what's his name? Johnson's last scheme for Texas.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Pride car. But Lefty
that was in 2020 where he did the concept.
Yeah, but that wasn't the one that they ran.
Johnson was still racing, so it was.
Johnson never ran that car. I don't think. I think they only did it with Bowman last year and this year.
He released the concept and he got like a bunch of backlash on it.
I'm pretty sure that was 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Johnson was still driving, so.
Yeah. So
he did run a Pride car last year.
Hey man, respect. We love it.
Maybe he's trying to tell. Maybe Tegan's right. He is trying to tell us something.
I'm here for it. I mean, Bowman's a good-looking dude.
We all need an ally.
Bowman's a good-looking dude. I'm here for it.
He is a little zesty, isn't he?
Mike saw this. Let's see if Mike remembers this.
I won't say nothing about that, but
this was a pretty badass. His Napa.
It's
a Napa blue and yellow. It's the blue and yellow Napa with the.
Well, Ryan, Napa is typically blue and yellow. Thank you for that.
Yeah, but I think this design.
No, Cardi B.
Bodak yellow. Nope, Spencer's getting excited.
Someone doesn't like minorities and.
Well, he's on First Central.
Whoa! Hey!
Whoa!
Spencer, you like Trump?
All right, we are way off topic here. We still ain't talking about the Xfinity race, which was one of the best road course races of the year.
What are we talking about?
We're going to talk now.
What is exactly the question? What are we talking about?
Because this is not
Spencer. I asked Spencer a question.
There we go.
Woke Spencer, let's go. W Spencer. Common Spencer
W. Fox for the Inhaler song that they played twice yesterday.
They played Inhaler. They played some of Wessel and I's music. We love Inhaler. I put Wessel onto that. Great band. They had the Killers playing during the All-Star race for a sweet little shot they took of DW and Larry Mack on a bench. They looked really cool. I think that like humans look cooler when they're on a bench.
Did it look cool when Chris Myers was doing it a couple years ago with all the racing kids?
Spencer's cooking right now. Chris Myers.
They put Chris in such awkward positions.
They do, man. They made him interview like NASCAR kids. It's like,
bro, they had him with Cash, Boyer, fucking Brexton,
Owen Larson,
and Owen. Yeah, that was so awkward.
So,
it was so weird.
And he was asking him really weird questions. I like Chris Myers though.
The one that they did this year where they cooked with Eric Almirola's daughter.
Oh my god!
You could visually tell this guy was frustrated.
I didn't see that. I did not see that interview. I don't think.
I think the smallest daughter like kept trying to put eggs where she wasn't supposed to, or something like that.
I'm gonna try to find this segment so we can watch it live here.
I haven't seen this. I don't really watch pre-race shows anymore. I just kind of got to where I just don't do it.
I don't watch
too much. There's always a bunch going on, and it's never really good.
I remember turning on a race back in like 2011 with Speed.
I used to watch pre-race a lot, but I've gotten out of it.
When they were on Speed, I'd watch it all the time. But now it's there's nothing on, I'll watch it.
It's like, what time's the race start? 3. All right, I'll tune in at 3:20.
Hey, that's me. I was literally going to the gas station yesterday at 3:20 to go pick me up some pizza and some headache powder. So when it still made it back in time.
Rest in peace, Speed. Speed was legendary.
Well, Speed is FS1 now, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, but Speed was nothing but racing.
Yeah.
Which, it makes sense. But
I do like that. I mean, it sucks that you have to be at the track to see this, but their trackside live show, I know at a couple tracks they brought back like race day with Kenny and JR.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. I think that's a step in the right direction. I think that they should definitely do more like on-track stuff. Like for pre-race. I don't, as much as it looks cool in the Fox studio, it looks a little corny sometimes with like the entire green screen surrounding them. But I would like it better if they're at the track.
Something like minor detail that I didn't notice it. Friend brought it to like everyone's attention is that for Kyle Larson's car in the Fox Sports studio, they have the playoff spoiler from last year, and they've had it on there like this whole year.
Gotta love it. Are we ready for NBC to be back? I think so.
I think
I like NBC's coverage much better. Not their broadcasting though, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say
I don't mind their broadcasting either, and Fox has gotten better. Everybody keeps shitting on Fox just because now it's the normal thing to do, and it gets you likes on Twitter. Oh, shit on Fox!
Yesterday everyone was so.
I didn't know my tweet would blow up like that.
Like they put an edit.
To blame them for that.
They put an edit on their post. Thank you for all the likes. Did not expect this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on Gateway? I feel like there's not really much to talk about from it. It wasn't crazy action filled. Kind of a short race.
Besides the brake rotors just absolutely shitting the bed.
We also had, I don't think we went into the tech issues. How long was the broadcast out for? MRN was out for a while.
MRN was out for a long time before they got their stuff going back. And they still couldn't talk to Larry McReynolds either. They weren't out long, and I think NASCAR kept the cars rolling on the racetrack till they came back too. They didn't even pit or nothing. So,
yeah.
I mean, the shit at the track went out too. So NASCAR was probably scrambling, trying to figure out what the hell was going on too. So
definitely. But we had a power issue at Gateway a couple of years ago in the Truck Series. Sal and I were talking about it in our group yesterday.
Wasn't the lights went out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's different. See, the lights went out, but apparently the generator went out this time. which is what the TV and the radio run on. And then I think it was a separate issue later in the evening. The internet went out, so everything was lost. Like, you just don't believe how much that the internet is used to broadcast now. It's like, when you have cable, you actually have to have good internet signal to get some of the channels. It's not all just run on straight on cable. It's internet too. So if you don't have good internet, you're not getting some of your channels either.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have Sonoma next week. What are our expectations for that? Always kind of an interesting road course.
Here's your top 3: Elliott, Larson, Truex.
I don't think Elliott's going to have it.
I don't see Truex up there either, to be honest with you.
I give Elliott a better chance than Truex to run well.
And I don't see Larson either.
You wanna see the top 3? It's going to be Reddick, Larson. I don't know about the third one, but Reddick and Larson are definitely going to be in that top 3.
You got to remember, tire wear is a factor here. Big time tire wear.
It is. Yeah. We had Daniel Suarez win last year. I mean, he just put himself back in the playoffs over Alex Bowman on points. So you'd assume he might gain a little bit more on Bowman this week, considering what the track is. So that'll be an interesting battle to look at. Let's get a look at the point standings. I'm going to get that up right now. And then we'll do picks in a little bit. Just go over this here. All right, here we are. Ryan Blaney leading the points. Good for him.
Yeah. He had a fucking really good points day. First in stage 1, second in stage 2, and I think he finished 6th.
I mean, he's had a good points year, clearly.
Yeah.
William Byron, I think, has been the best car all year by a pretty clear margin, looks like. Didn't he have a 60-point penalty or so?
Who?
They got him in the 48, right?
Yeah.
Byron.
Yeah, no, it was 25. It was 25.
I thought it was more than that, right?
He won the 60.
No, they hit Byron with a 50. They hit all of Hendrick with a 50, right? And then they brought that back, and I think they hit Bowman and Byron with a 25.
Okay. But yeah, here we are. Kevin Harvick third. The top 8 separated by less than 45 points. So that's pretty wild. Could have an interesting championship battle this year if it wasn't a playoff format. But yeah, Daniel Suarez up 6 points and Alex Bowman at the cut line. If you told me with like a limited amount of races to go before the playoffs, 11, that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. would still be in the playoffs on points, I would think you were crazy, but here we are. So good for him. He does have that win that does lock him in. So nothing to worry about there. Chase Elliott now is down 98 points to Daniel Suarez. So that'll be definitely tough to get back for him. You got to assume he'll need a win. So we have these 16 in right now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I want all of you to pick a driver that is outside of the playoffs right now that you think is going to make it in and tell me why you think that. But you all have to pick a different one, of course. So we'll go the order of how it is on the screen. We'll go Wessel, Ryan, Sal, then Tegan. So talk to me, fellas. Who do you think's going in? And tell me who you think that they'll go out for.
I am going to say I think Ty Gibbs might honestly sneak in there.
That's what I
because he has been running a lot better these last few weeks, and
except for this week, he didn't run too good.
Yeah, except for this week.
He didn't run good this week, but I feel like he's finally kind of starting to get a handle for these cars, and I think he'll get in over Suarez. I think him and Suarez will swap out.
Okay. Ryan?
Is Allmendinger full-time in the Cup Series?
Yes.
I take AJ. Feel like he sneaks a road course win. That's my gut feeling.
I like that. Sally? Sal.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna pick AJ then.
Cody Ware?
I was gonna pick Ty.
Absolutely not. I want to pick Chase, but I don't want to be like too predictable.
Seeing that 9, oh my god, seeing that number 9 next to fucking
Corey LaJoy
was pretty wild.
What a beautiful,
Blaster.
what a beautiful man right there.
Oh, where am I?
What the hell did you do, man?
That's the driver list. That's the driver list.
Let's find somebody with a cool photo. Brad's looking cool. Oh, speaking of cool. Check this fucking stallion out. All right.
Was anybody hoping Michael McDowell was going to go after Ross Chastain's ass?
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if he had damaged his car a little bit worse, I think he might have. Because he recovered pretty good. Finished 9th.
He's still here. We're never going to see him again. So, Sally, who do you got? Did you say who?
Give me Eric Almirola.
Whoa.
Ayo.
Where's he going to
Or New Hampshire. Because the dude is just good there for whatever reason.
No, I don't want to see that. I'd be bored if Eric Almirola won.
And I think Chris Buescher
gets put out.
Okay. Tegan?
I want Ty Gibbs.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know how.
I mean, if I can't take Ty, I think I can take Justin Haley.
How's nobody said Alex Bowman?
I think that's a given.
Okay.
Maybe.
Alex Bowman feels like a layup. I want to go something a little wider.
Yeah.
Even though Bowman it's only one position back.
Bowman kind of felt like a layup.
Technically, Bowman would be in right now if he didn't blow his transmission literally on the last restart.
Yeah.
And then the 25-point penalty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. So you're saying Haley in for Suarez, Tegan?
I don't know about Suarez. Right now, I feel like Suarez is actually outperforming the one car. It seems like they take turns. They're both never good at the same time.
Do we think Chastain will get a win before the playoffs? I mean, I know he's fine on points, but do we think he's going to get a win at some point?
Maybe.
Because it seems like Trackhouse altogether has kind of fallen off these last few weeks. Like Ross Chastain, I know like the top 8 in points are really, really close. But Ross Chastain was leading points like what, 4 weeks ago?
Like last
week.
He
was leading it going into this week.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He dropped
Blaney,
that much?
and Blaney's been on a hot streak.
Yeah, so for my pick to go in, I'm going to say Chase Elliott in for whoever. Who cares? Suarez.
I don't see Chase winning a race. He's going to have to.
I still think he can make the points up if he has decent.
It's going to be close.
I don't think so.
Because you're thinking about 2 stages per race. He can make that up 10 points just in the stages alone on drivers, not counting his finish. It's doable. He was averaging more than 10 points a race before the suspension, so I think he can still do points. I mean, he was doing it. He was gaining over 10 points a race anyway. You're talking about Suarez, who I just said ain't been running good. So
I know it's only a couple points that he's not like 100 points back, but with it being less than 100 that he is behind, I think it's going to be super close, but I think it's definitely not out of the question just pointing your way in.
We will see. I think that dream is over for points.
Especially considering the people he's like
running against to
get up there.
11 to go. Yeah.
So are we going to revisit this in about 3 or 4 weeks, and you going to change your mind?
I could. We'll see.
11 races.
When he's already made up half of it.
He just has
if he's 45 points back in a month,
he just has to score 10 more points a race than Suarez.
And like I said, you get 2 stages. You can do that in stages alone.
Okay. He should score 10 more points a race than Suarez, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we have a new winner, and Suarez's spot goes to be the.
I don't think we're going to have any winners outside of the top 16. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, they interviewed Harvey this weekend, and he literally said, "I don't think we'll have much like we did last year." Kyle Busch already got 3. The 24's already got 3. We didn't have that at this time last year. And Kyle Larson's got what, 2?
Really only the 9.
Got 2.
Really only Chase was the one with like multiple last year, right? It was like him and
but that not at this point. No, not at this point. They haven't.
There was only one driver, I think, last year at this point that had multiple wins, and
And it was
Byron.
It was Byron.
It was
No,
Byron.
Chastain
Byron
did
had
too.
two.
Chastain had two as well.
Yeah, because he won
Coda
Talladega
and Dega.
and
Chase would have won Dover by now, and then he would have gone on to of his stretch here soon, where he won like 3 out of 4. Man, I miss that. Hopefully, we do it again. Now it's time for picks. Somebody help me out here and tell us what order we're gonna go in.
I go last.
We don't have Matt.
You do go last, Sal.
And I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
remember who I picked last week. I picked LaJoy, and you ran like shit.
No, you didn't.
No, you
I
didn't
did.
pick LaJoy.
You tried. You picked Bowman.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You tried to
bunch
pick
of us.
LaJoy. Another week of me picking somebody that's not great and not finishing last with them, like I kind of wanted to. I kind of was hoping Buescher might sneak one, but he just was not good enough. So who's going to be going first here? I don't have picks from a couple people right now. I don't have picks from JB or Matt.
I think whoever chose Keselowski goes first.
I think that would be Tegan then. if that's the
Tegan.
Did
case.
nobody take Kosovar?
No.
No. I think it's Tegan. So Tegan, you're first for Sonoma.
I'm gonna take Suarez if I haven't already. You might want to check that.
You
I
haven't.
don't think I have. Yeah.
Okay, Daniel Suarez off the board now. Next up, I believe, would be Wessel.
Give me Red Dick.
Tyler Reddick. I don't believe you picked him, right?
No. Give me Red Dick.
Next up, Harrison Burton was picked by Matt, who hasn't sent me his pick. Who said he's going to be on the podcast today and isn't here. Reliable Matt. LaJoy was picked by JB, who hasn't sent me his pick. Then Almirola with Bradley, who wants Chris Buescher. We had a good run here last year.
He went pretty good last
from
year.
Bradley.
Finished second?
Next up,
Suarez?
yeah, next up is me. Now, who do I want to use here? Got a couple names. Give me McDowell.
Son of a bitch.
Finished top 4.
McDowell for me.
Third.
That was always good for road course.
A road course.
Okay, who we got? Sally, you're picking last right now.
Me, Todd Gilliland.
Okay, he's in the 51 this week.
Oh.
Yeah, you might want to rethink that. Unless you just want to go first next week. Unless you're going to do a throwaway. If you're going to do a throwaway, I'd pick somebody else.
Todd
to throw away
Gillen
on
is
those.
also sneaky good on these road courses. I don't know
He
about
is,
that.
but he won't be in the 51
I
car,
don't
though.
trust
Yeah.
that 51, though.
No.
I'm going to throw away. I throw away on J.J. Yaley or Gaulding or somebody.
Mm,
Do we even have an entry list? We don't, do we?
give me Austin Cindric. I don't think I've taken him yet.
Doesn't look like you have. So, yeah, Austin Cindric for Sally. We'll be waiting on Maddie and JB's picks, and we'll have those next week.
One of them needs to take Briscoe.
Who?
Chase Briscoe. One of them take Chase Briscoe.
Matt for lying.
Okay, I like that. Should we just do like a Maddie's Two Dudes segment with an empty screen?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
With crickets chirping.
Yeah, right. No music.
Just
No, keep the loud, obnoxious music.
That always out, like tunes
1
Matt
minute
out.
blank screen.
So yeah, we'll.
You got a picture
I'm
of Matt
excited
on
for
your
some-
phone. Just put it on the screen.
Yeah, right. I think I probably do actually.
Matt's going to have to start pre-taping his segment.
He is. Nope. Here comes the taped Two Dudes.
He'll be like Chris Myers. My makeup look good.
Yep. All right. You can start playing now. Here's a picture of Matt Daniel Jones.
Matt, it just. Oh come on.
No. That's not the right picture. Mike, you know what the right picture is.
Which one? The one that's like the TNT photo?
No. Pork.
Yes. John Pork.
All right. Now it's time for everybody's favorite segment. of the evening. This is an unlikely segment. We were not expecting this today. Everything that all the information that we had actually told us that this segment was not going to happen. But here we are, in spite of it all, getting ready for the segment. Are you guys ready?
I'm in the dark.
You are?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
These two dudes are Kush Busch and Ryan Blaney. That's Matt Porsche. That's him. That's really him. That's seriously him. Okay, thanks, Matt. Great segment. That was really good. That's one of our best ones yet. Tegan, are you gonna have to go early here?
I got time. Do you want to talk about the league race?
Yeah, we can.
I may start in park if y'all want to do GTA races tonight.
That would be fun.
Yes. We're doing the damn thing.
I swear to God, if I get out of that race and I get online and only two of you fuckers are in that chat and we ain't doing nothing, I'm going to strangle somebody with my dick.
You know how long it's been since we have done GTA races?
We need some
fucking.
Me and Mark has tried, and
we have.
No.
Okay.
Bradley was going to get on, and then he backed out.
So let's. I'm in.
Russell. I'm in.
Ryan.
Yes.
Sal.
You win.
Motherfucker.
And you fucking stallion, baby. Let's go.
Oh, whoa! Mean mugging him.
He sound like John Pork.
Just make that sound.
Bradley, wait. You damn right, Bradley, bitch. You can wait on us now, you little cunt.
Yeah.
You're the one that's been nose
What
up in the
fuck?
air.
Whoa, John Pork. So yeah, Tegan won Atlanta. It was a fun race between me, Ryan, and Tegan. God damn it!
I just waited for everybody to just start. Like, it was a 6-car pack, and then one by one, they either sped or they missed pit road or they blew their fucking tires. I mean, Ryan finished second riding the wall, so.
He did. Ryan did have a blown tire. I finished third, missed pit road, very close to making it. But did you look back at all?
Not yet.
I
spent 8 hours in that, like literally 8 hours almost in that sheets trying to figure it out, and I literally got to figure that right at 3:00 today.
Really?
On how to make the damn shit work with some possibilities. So
yeah, we have something cooking over here with the playoffs. We're cheating. Yeah, but let's go back to what Spencer said earlier. Can we talk about the fact that NSP got 4th yesterday? That's a really good run from him. I don't know how much after me he pitted, but he was chasing me down towards the end. I pitted earlier than everybody else.
I'm telling you, that motherfucker's fast. He just takes a while to get it going.
Yeah, he was running really well there towards the end.
No small penis, they say.
He's actually a minor, so we have to watch what we say about him.
Oh, geez.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah. He literally just turned 17, I think. So.
Oh, geez. Wessel.
Way to go, Weasel.
Oh, Wessel.
Kid's wasting his time.
Oh, what a delightful day at its best.
Not my bar soap.
What video that is. Just
FBI, open up!
I think it has you. Oh, never mind, Tegan. I can hear you now. It had you muted there for a second. I don't know why, but you're good.
I'm a little bit behind.
Yeah, great video. Shout out Tegan for that one. We got to make some new memes this year. We don't have any.
No, I sent you one about you at Michigan.
Yeah, but I don't like that one.
You can't play it because we'll probably be copyrighted. But
Yeah,
we got there's one where you could use my voice over it. Got that one. That
I can play that one actually live. Ryan, somebody was cussing another person out, and then Ryan, I don't know where this voice came from in his body, but
down deep in his nutsack, apparently. That literally sounds like Sal. When Mike played it for me, I thought, what's Sal laughing at?
Wow.
I still think that's Sal.
That was me. No, that was definitely me. Because
Ryan.
that was my laugh. That's my chuckle.
What's his chuckle?
Right.
We'll start calling him Chuckles.
Yeah, right. Chuckles. Is there anything else we really want to talk about? I feel like there's not much. Wasn't much going on this week in NASCAR. Oh, Briscoe. Chase Briscoe got a massive penalty that we
L3. It's the biggest penalty of the next gen.
On the low end, I think I
thought
would have took a chance and appealed it.
I thought they were about to commit public execution on Chase Briscoe and his entire team when I saw an L3 penalty. But it's still 120 points is basically the equivalent of that in NASCAR. That could have been a lot worse, actually. They could have been
well, I mean, it would have been 180 and 500, but really, when you get right down to it, what's the difference? They're screwed either way. And now with the way the NASCAR changed the appeal process, they got the low end. So there's nothing that can be really changed. There's no sense in appealing it. NASCAR actually changed the rules to the appeal process to their favor. I liked it a couple months ago when it was Hendrick, but now that I'm seeing it play out, it's kind of unfair.
A little bit.
If you get stuck with a low end penalty, there's no sense in appealing it.
Yeah.
Because all you're going to lose out of it, if anything, it's going to go higher. You can't go lower. So NASCAR got tired of losing the appeals, and they stacked the deck. Yeah, they stacked the deck. Instead of they might as well just say get rid of it and say what we say goes at this point, because that's basically what it is now.
Yeah. So that was big. Chase Briscoe is basically in a must-win situation.
And even then,
was he already in a must-win situation?
He was already.
No, he was 17th in points going into this race before that penalty.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He was there. He was the next Stuart Haas car below Harvick.
Right. So yeah, he's gonna have to win. Because I don't think he can do what Chase Elliott potentially could do with points.
No.
So yeah, anything else you want to talk about? Any other thoughts on this week?
Xfinity race. I just want to put it out there real quick. Chandler Smith is a fucking dog. That dude is a dog. Because somebody tweeted him and said, you literally spent probably all night on your iPhone with the app iMovie. And that's exactly what I do with my shit. So it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, Briscoe's only 4 out before that. Yeah, there's a fight where Jeb Burton was talking all this kind of smack.
Talking shit on Twitter. I mean, just constant shit talking.
Jeb Burton did not hit him once.
It?
Yeah, I can.
He said he hit him in the face. He felt it. He had to go to the infield care center. That's 3 or 4 different tweets, by the way. And Chandler Smith just replies with a video that nobody has seen yet of him punching him in the shoulder. And you just hear beep, beep, beep. And it's fucking.
It's so freaking funny.
It is hilarious.
Okay, so we'll get this up right now. This will close out our program today.
And you see him go.
Here we go.
Like a little mugshot.
So he's going to get a broken nose after this race.
Are you sure about that?
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Wessel, I don't know if you know this. This boy is from Georgia.
Chandler Smith, yeah, he's from around. He's from around my area. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Good for Chandler Smith, man. That video is awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's from Douglas County. Is he not?
What's with the like random?
Where Talking Rock is at?
Because him and Jeff apparently like
Talking Rock
don't like each other.
Him and Jeff. Who?
Jeff Burton don't like nobody.
Oh,
but no, this
Jeff
started like
Burton-
even at Dega because I remember Chandler said some stuff about him and like it's glad to know that he still keeps the colleague boys in his mouth for what I don't know what.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, Jeb Burton kind of. I'm not gonna say anything bad about Jeb Burton. Well,
say it.
I had the opportunity to get. I was in Charlotte, 2015. 12-year-old me, tiny little guy.
You talking about Jeb?
I'm talking about me.
I know, or what? You still talking about Jeb Burton?
I'm gonna be to Jeb. Yeah, I have pit passes, and I'm getting autographs. 2015 Charlotte Cup race. I'm standing there in the infield, and Jeb Burton comes through driver intros. He doesn't come out alone though. He comes out with his dad, Ward Burton. And so they're coming through the infield with wherever pit passes, and we're kind of where all the drivers have to walk by after, just so we can try to get autographs and stuff. And I have an opportunity. I see Ward and Jeb Burton walking towards me, and I don't have the time to get both, so I have to choose. I didn't choose Jeb Burton. And like I'm 12, so I'm like kind of a kid. I'm a kid still, basically. And like
you are.
Yeah. He looks at me. He gives me the dirtiest look ever because I got Ward's autograph and not his. So
he's got daddy issues then. Well, y'all got something in common.
I have an electric Ward Burton video on my phone, and it's amazing.
If you can send it to me, I can put it up.
Okay, I got you.
Can you send it on Twitter? Is that where it is?
I can text it to you. Does that work?
No.
I can probably send it to you.
Gotta get to his phone.
I have to, because I can't.
I don't think it's on Twitter, but I can. Can I just like send you a video in DMs or something? Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll close out our show with Jeb Burton. Tegan, do you have to go? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you on in a little bit.
Yep. Thank you, Tegan. So
This is a great video.
We'll close out this program with.
I don't know how long this is going to take to send, but.
Fill the time. Sal, say something cool.
Hey, so what's going on? I hope y'all are having a beautiful, beautiful day.
Hey. Yeah.
It says it's sent.
It's sent.
What's going on? Ryan looks creepy right now.
Ryan is a diamond in the dark right now.
Okay, Liam Gallagher reference. Okay, here we go.
It's a great video.
That it is.
I like his Copperhead Snakes videos too.
Those are good. Okay. Here we go.
I'm Ward Burton. You want to put yourself in the winner's circle this year when you're deer hunting? You've got to get you a redneck blind.
Great transitions.
This is engineered in two ways. It's great. One, it's big, sturdy, safe, and two, it's simple. A lot of times you can get a traditional tree stand, and they'll have 25 different bolts. And you have to be a rocket scientist by the time you put
rocket science
put it together and then put it up on a tree. So this is much easier than what we've been used to.
Okay, another great transition. Thank you, Ward.
Love you, Ward Burton.
I think that'll do it for us. Thank you guys for tuning in, whoever watched, and decent amount of viewers the whole time. Thank you guys for coming on. Hopefully we have a more exciting show next week, because I think, I like Gateway, and I think it's a good market for it. Did not give us much to talk about, though. a pretty average NASCAR race, I'd say.
Sonoma has been pretty good these last few years.
I agree.
Yeah, so
and I think especially with them going back to the shoot format or layout instead of running the carousel, I think it's getting better because you're adding a passing zone for turn 7.
Yeah.
So I like that.
And then I think this week's also going to be better because we don't have stages or anything like that. So strategy really is going to be all.
Oh yeah, I forgot no stages.
That's
Shit, I keep forgetting we don't have
interesting
stages.
element. Definitely, I also kind of forgot about that, but I am excited for that.
I didn't watch the Xfinity race. I didn't fucking know what the fuck was going on in Portland.
They were actually stopping in Xfinity.
Oh, they're stopping in Xfinity?
Yeah, for live because they were doing non-competitive pit stops.
Oh, okay.
So I have a question for you guys.
I've got an answer for you.
Should we bring Quiztona back at some point?
Should.
What do we think?
We should.
We could.
Ryan thinks we should. Wessel thinks we could. Sal hasn't given his opinion yet.
Yeah.
Okay. When does NASCAR have an off week?
After Sonoma.
Oh,
next week?
After Sonoma, yeah. Because then they have the week off, come back to Nashville.
With NBC. Okay.
So are we gonna
Quiztona next week?
We'll do the Sonoma recap episode.
And then the off week.
Week after
Quiztona. Okay. So Quiztona, stay tuned. 2 weeks till it returns. Big announcement.
Yeah. Let's go.
I don't know how we're gonna work it. I don't know how many people we'll have on there. But we'll see. I'm excited. I love quizzes. I love being a host of game shows. But I do think it's about that time. Anybody's still watching? I don't think anybody is anymore. But if I'll be streaming on my YouTube channel, RGK Races. So thank you everybody for watching. Take us home, music. This shit bops. Ooh, smoke rings from the DW.
Not cool. What's Sal? What are you doing?
He looks awesome. See you guys next week.